I was just watching Kevin Talbot's video talking about a crawler that was going to have 12-wheel steering that he's building. It looks insane, but in the beginning of the video, he said, I haven't found a crawler that can crawl upstairs yet.
Doc, I've always wanted to have a crawler be able to go up a set of stairs, and I've not found one yet.
Well, Kevin, I'm going to show you one that does. Here we go. My name is Alton, and this is Ultimate RC. All right, here we have the SCX6, and we're going to show this doing it completely from start to finish. We're going to kind of side hill up the step, get our grip. There we go. We're going to back it up to get over a little bit so we can try to make things around, just sort of work our way over. There we go. And look at that. Actually, we're already up on the next stair, so we're going to take that. Okay. And, oh, all right, we're almost where it was going to tip. Let's back it up a little bit. Get it nice and square on there. There we go. And as you can see, the mighty SCX6 is climbing the stairs. So, Kevin, I send this to you, sir, and I invite you to do it yourself. I know you had an SCX6 in the past, so send it up the stairs, buddy. Now, this car does have a few modifications on it. First thing you'll notice is we have Hyrax Proline tires with the Treal wheels. We have, let's see, there's really not much other exterior modifications, so we'll lift up the hood. We do have the, which is it? Fine Laser Designs front clip, 3D printed piece that they sell. Great accessory for the SCX6. I highly recommend it so that you don't have to worry about putting in the pins here and here. Under the hood, we've got a few things. We have the PerfectPass big boy 5th scale servo, 110 kilogram for the turning power. We do have some Vitavon parts in here. We've got the Vitavon ESC receiver mount set up here. We also have an external Hobbywing 10 amp BEC. What I found, and other people have found this too, even with the stock servo, that the stock ESC that Axial put in here just doesn't quite have enough oomph to run the servo without browning out the whole system, unfortunately. Stock motor, thing's amazing, censored, really good. And let's see here, I did 3D print this stand, and then we've got a few other upgrade parts here. We've got the Treal suspension points here where you mount the top of the shocks. What else we have here? We also have all the metal upgrades you'd want for the front steering without going too nuts. We kept the axles, the stock plastic, but we did put the Vitavon hubs on the end of the axle. The bar here from Treal, I believe that this is also, no, this is Vitavon. This, I forget the names of this stuff, so forgive me. Is it the Panhard bar, maybe it's called, or whatever, but it's the Servo Link bar, whatever it is. Okay, you know what I'm saying. Let's see here. Any other upgrades in here besides that? I did put in the Flysky Receiver in this rather than using the stock Spectrum receiver. I might go back to using the stock one because I did get an IXSR. It really doesn't matter that much for a truck like this. I like using just a nicer radio in general, but you're not doing anything advanced or complicated. It's pretty much a 2-channel system. You have thrust and you have steering. So that's it. Mostly just making sure that your electronics really work, especially with how big these wheels are, how heavy the system is. You want to make sure that you got a lot of power going to that front steering servo, and also to protect the rest of your electronics, because brownouts are bad, okay, for the rest of the electronics. So that's why we got that BEC. We're running it at the highest voltage because the servo can take it. And since we put that in, the front steering is phenomenal. Let's see here if there's anything else I missed. Of course, we did put the upgraded Treal Parts in the back too, give it a little more rigidity. You see it up here at the front that's metal, that's not the stock plastic piece. So yeah, that looks like it's about it. First video on my RC YouTube channel. I hope you guys like it. I've been wanting to make an RC YouTube channel for quite some time, and I have a lot of RC cars. I mean, enough to make my wife upset with me, if you know what I mean. And here's the thing. The SCX6, you know, my intention wasn't to originally challenge Kevin Talbot. God knows, I mean, I'm sure he would win in any kind of challenge you put forth. You know, the guy's got a lot of experience and talent and all that other stuff. But when I saw that and he said he couldn't go up the stairs, it was serendipitous because literally 2 days ago, I was driving the SCX6 in the house and I was able to get it to crawl up the stairs, and I was shocked. I'm like, no way, it's actually crawling up the stairs. So that's what inspired me to actually finally start this channel, post the video, because hopefully he sees it. I'm gonna leave a link to this in his comments. And if you'd like to see more content, like to see another YouTuber, maybe one with a Midwest accent, who knows? Please leave me a comment. Tell me what you thought about seeing the SCX6 crawl up the stairs. Tell me if there's like a challenge you'd like me to try. If it's something that I feel like I can do, I'll certainly give it a shot. And let's see where things go from here. As always, like, comment, subscribe, help my channel out. And thank you for watching. See you next time.